In a world where mirrorless cameras have claimed the spotlight, one name dares to challenge the norm. While others race toward electronic viewfinders and touchscreens, Pentax is quietly building something different, something purist, something powerful. Whispers are spreading across photography forums, deep Reddit threads, and quiet industry leaks. A name is emerging again. Pentax K-3 Mark IV. Is it real? Or just another myth? If you're a DSLR lover, or just someone who respects true craftsmanship, this rumored beast might just become your new obsession. But here's the question. Why is Pentax still investing in DSLR tech when the world says it's dying? What do they know that others don't? And more importantly, what does this rumored Pentax K-3 Mark IV bring to the table that could shake up the game? Today, we're diving deep, not just into specs, but into the story, the strategy, and the surprising value this camera could deliver. Whether you're a casual creator, a professional shooter, or just someone chasing knowledge, what you're about to discover may just change the way you look at cameras. Get ready for a journey of mystery, mechanics, and pure photography passion, because this could be the return of the DSLR king. In an era where mirrorless systems dominate headlines and social feeds, the classic DSLR was supposed to fade out like an old legend, admired but obsolete. Canon and Nikon are now mirrorless first. Sony hasn't looked back at DSLRs for years. But while the industry charges toward the future, Pentax is taking a stand, refusing to abandon the very format that defined professional photography for decades. Pentax isn't just keeping the DSLR flame alive. They're feeding it with a vision. And now, a quiet storm is brewing, in the form of the rumored Pentax K-3 Mark IV. This isn't about nostalgia. It's about principles. It's about preserving the tactile feel of photography, the raw connection to the optical viewfinder, the analog beauty of mechanical control in a digital world. But like an underground current, the signs are impossible to ignore. Multiple insider reports suggest that Ricoh, the parent company behind Pentax, is already working on a next-generation DSLR camera aimed at advancing their APS-C lineup. Statements from Pentax engineers during interviews hinted at continued DSLR development, referencing future advancements in optical viewfinders and autofocus systems. And most importantly, the fanbase has been vocal about what they want in the successor to the K-3 Mark III. These expectations and desires are now forming the foundation of the K-3 Mark IV rumor mill. While the name may still be unofficial, the movement is real and gaining traction. The roots of the K-3 lineage run deep. It began with the original Pentax K-3 back in 2013, a rugged APS-C DSLR praised for its magnesium alloy build, intuitive ergonomics, and pro-level performance that didn't break the bank. Photographers gravitated to it for nature and wildlife work, appreciating its robust weather sealing and durability in extreme conditions. Then came the K-3 Mark II, which added pixel shift technology and improved GPS for astrophotographers. In 2021, after a long wait, the K-3 Mark III made its debut. It brought a modern 25.7 MP BSI CMOS sensor, a newly designed optical viewfinder, better ISO performance, and impressive customization options. But despite the progress, users noted limitations. The screen articulation, autofocus tracking, and video features felt dated compared to mirrorless competitors. And now, with technology advancing and mirrorless fatigue setting in for some users, anticipation is building for what the Mark IV could become. If rumors prove true, the Pentax K-3 Mark IV could feature a 32-megapixel or higher APS-C back-illuminated CMOS sensor, an upgrade that would significantly enhance detail, dynamic range, and low-light performance. A BSI sensor allows more light to hit the photodiodes, making it more efficient in dim environments. This means better results at high ISOs and more freedom when shooting in challenging lighting. For photographers who frequently crop, such as wildlife shooters trying to reach distant subjects, the extra resolution provides the flexibility to reframe without sacrificing image quality. The increased pixel count could also open the door to refined pixel shift resolution modes and sharper handheld shooting. One of the most exciting improvements hinted at in the rumors is enhanced in-body image stabilization. While Pentax already offers one of the best IBIS systems in the DSLR world, the Mark IV may push it even further, potentially reaching up to 7 stops of stabilization. This would give photographers the ability to handhold exposures well over 1 second, ideal for low-light documentary work, handheld astrophotography, and creative motion blur effects. Whether shooting stars or waterfalls, the stability advantage cannot be overstated. Autofocus, often cited as a weak point in Pentax's DSLR cameras, is another area set for major evolution. The K-3 Mark IV is expected to bring a redesigned phase detection AF system with more cross-tie points, deeper coverage across the frame, and improved subject tracking. This may also include some form of machine learning or AI-powered focus algorithms to help track eyes, animals, and fast-moving subjects more intelligently. If successful, this could put the K-3 Mark IV on par with or close to Canon and Sony in burst tracking, a bold step forward for a DSLR. The optical viewfinder may also see refinement. Sources suggest it could offer up to 1.08x magnification, delivering an immersive view that feels almost like a medium-format experience. Pentax is known for producing crystal-clear pentaprism viewfinders, and this would further solidify the camera's role as a shooter's tool, built for those who still find beauty in pure optical feedback. It's the kind of feature that doesn't show up in spec sheets, but transforms how you connect with a scene. Storage performance could also receive a significant bump. With dual UHS 2 SD card slots, the camera may support faster burst sequences, longer shooting sessions, and immediate backup redundancy. For action photographers or journalists capturing split-second moments, this ensures the buffer never gets in the way. Paired with a higher burst rate, potentially exceeding 10 frames per second, the Mark IV could hold its own in high-pressure shooting environments. Video, long seen as an afterthought in Pentax DSLRs, might finally get the upgrade fans have been asking for. Rumors point toward 4K recording at 60 frames per second, along with a flat or log picture profile that supports serious color grading in post. This opens up creative possibilities for hybrid shooters and content creators who want DSLR character with modern video flexibility. While it's unlikely Pentax is aiming to rival full-fledged video systems, this step shows they're listening to user needs in a changing landscape. The LCD screen is another point of interest. Many believe the Mark IV will finally adopt a fully articulating design, enabling vloggers, solo creators, and low/high-angle shooters to compose more freely. Combined with improvements to the touch interface and menu speed, this would bring a more modern, intuitive experience while preserving Pentax's traditional deep control customizations. As for build quality, expect nothing less than a tank. Pentax DSLRs are revered for their magnesium alloy bodies, deep weather sealing, and resistance to extreme conditions. The Mark IV is likely to continue this tradition, possibly with enhancements around port covers, battery doors, and control knobs to further improve durability in tough environments. It's the kind of reliability that adventure and field photographers demand. And for astrophotographers, Pentax's built-in GPS and AstroTracer functionality may be upgraded as well. The AstroTracer 2 system is expected to offer even more precise celestial tracking using the IBIS system, enabling long exposures of stars without needing an equatorial mount. That's a dream tool for anyone who's ever tried to shoot the night sky on a budget, and it's uniquely Pentax. The elephant in the room is the question everyone asks: why keep making DSLRs at all? The answer lies in Pentax's philosophy. Unlike other brands chasing mass-market mirrorless sales, Pentax is crafting cameras for a specific kind of photographer, those who want a direct, tactile, immersive experience with their gear. People who enjoy slowing down, who prefer real optical light over EVF simulation, who want to feel the mirror slap, hear the shutter, and truly engage with their subject. Pentax is not chasing market share. They're building art tools for artists. If the Pentax K-3 K-3 Mark IV turns out to be what these rumors suggest. It could spark a revival, not just of DSLRs, but of a way of shooting that many thought was gone. It's not about megapixels or specs alone. It's about purpose. And in a world where everything is touch, swipe, and digital, sometimes the most radical move is to go back to the physical, back to the roots. This camera could be a defining moment, not because it leads a trend, but because it rejects one. If this deep dive gave you new respect for what Pentax is trying to build, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell for more photography gear stories and upcoming camera rumors. What do you think? Is there still space for DSLRs in today's world? Or is Pentax fighting a battle already lost? Drop your thoughts below, and let's start a real conversation. Because no matter what side you're on, this is one story that's far from over. Stay curious, stay creative, and as always, stay focused.